ran through a bunch of things. There's two more questions I would like to ask. So left ankle, recurrent sprains, arthritis.
Yeah.
Any other past injuries that you sustained?
So, besides the really bad ankle sprains that never got rehab properly, I did something to my left shoulder like about 10 or 11 years ago. I was doing like pull-ups like kind of aggressively, and something happened. I don't know if it kind of shifted out of place, but I kind of felt a lot of numbness and weakness in that arm for a good like month or so after. And it slowly got better with like just kind of light, like, working out and stuff. But that was really strange. And since then, I almost feel like it's kind of like rotated forward in a sense. But, it's something I feel like I'm starting to notice more now. Back then, I was just like, oh, this is kind of inconvenient. But now I'm just like, like I can't really activate my lats or anything like that on the left side. So I'm wondering if that had something to do with it, just making things out of place.
Okay. Do you remember like these ankle sprains?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of them were really bad. When I going back like 20 or so years ago was the first one. Back then it was just like rice, right? Like just rest, wait till you're better again, go play. That's what I did, no rehab. And then kind of a subsequent one, like, 10 years later. And then the next one was kind of landing on someone's foot. And I guess the joint has shifted out of place. And I didn't really know at the time. I just thought, oh, it feels kind of weird. It's a little swollen. Next day it got better. But every time I exercise or play, it would get swollen again.
Yeah. Remind me when that was?
That was around 2017.
Okay. That's a big one.
It's a really big one because that was like the beginning of like, I just attribute it to aging, but that was like the beginning of like, man, like I can't move as well. I'm not as explosive. I'm not as fast. I can't jump as high. And, at the time I just kept pushing through, but, I didn't know what was going on with it. So when I finally got it looked at, it was slightly out of place. And a Chinese chiropractor had helped me push it back in. But because it was out of place for so long, that was almost like the place it wanted to be. Mm-hmm. So even though I would get it kind of manually adjusted every so often when it would jam up and slide out of place, it kept doing that for a long time.
Like it had gained like a new default position.
Correct, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then a couple of years later, when I got the MRI, significant wearing away of the cartilage in my talus, cut areas of like full kind of thickness loss of like, cracks and stuff. And I finally got to a place where the current chiropractor I'm seeing, he's got me to a point where it's staying in place with daily activity, which has taken me years to get to. So now I'm like, all right, now that it's staying in place and it wants to be in the position it's supposed to be in, like, let's build on it and let's try to get back to activity.
Okay. What are some of the difficult things you're having right now on the left side? Like squatting?
Like left ankle or all the way on the left side?
You can give me all the way.
Okay. So as weird as it sounds, my left ankle is actually my better ankle now in a weird way because I've focused so much on it and my right side has compensated for so long that my right side is actually kind of weaker and has less of an arch in a sense. And there's more bowing on the right side. So naturally kind of things just kind of want to go kind of outwards on the right side, hip included. But going up the chain on my left side, like I didn't even know this. And I mentioned to you during our meeting, like you don't know what you don't know. But I couldn't activate anything on my left side really, starting like a year ago. That's when I realized it. Like my core, I couldn't breathe into my right side. I couldn't activate the front core, back core, my lats, going upwards. And that's something that was really eye-opening. It just felt so normal because you don't know. And then once I worked with my friend, you might know him, Z from the Y.
Yeah.
He does functional patterns.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we've been doing that a little bit.
Young Z.
Z, well, he's not young anymore.
Yeah, well, you
He's
know.
actually like towering over us.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah. He's young at the Y age.
Yeah.
So yeah, he opened my eyes to some things, and I'm starting to realize how dysfunctional I am. So I want to get things kind of more balanced, so I can age better. Because currently I feel much older than my age, really, when I walk and stuff, get up in the morning.
Right. Makes sense. Makes sense. I
Yeah.
think with the entire left side causing some issues. All right, let's take a look.
Sure.
Have you take off your socks as well?
Sure. All right.
Can you roll up your pant legs a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Guess that's good.
You want above calf or?
No, you good right there.
Okay.
Good. Then come stand over here and
Okay.
you face the mirror. Scoot back a little bit. Okay. And as you're standing here, tell me about the weight pressure that you feel on your feet. Do you feel even on both right and left?
So like, it's something I am conscious of all day. Like I said, I haven't done activity in the past couple of years, but what I am very conscious of is posture and weight distribution. And if I'm not trying to make things neutral,
Yeah, don't try.
yeah, then things naturally want to go like this. Like, my left shoulder wants to go forward, my hip wants to go this way, my knee kind of want to go outwards. That's what I've been trying to counteract in my daily life.
Okay.
So like just kind of like reopening things, kind of T-spine extended, activate the glutes,
Okay.
and then trying to keep my knees straight versus they want to go out because of the bowing that's occurred.
Okay. You're doing a lot of things just to
Yep.
live, man.
It is, but it's the good part is it's less and less.
Okay.
Like
good.
the chiropractor I'm seeing, he's very neurologically based. He believes everything, kind of goes downwards starting from the cervical spine. And, that kind of has effects downstream. And that and how conscious I've been and kind of straightening myself out, it's less, but I am. Like you can see you can see all the tiny muscles in my leg firing just to keep stable.
Yeah. Well, they will always fire, but here's
Yeah.
what I want you to do now. I'm gonna have you move, but I want you to get rid of all of the things that you're trying to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's so like, yeah. It's so
All right.
ingrained in me.
It's so ingrained in you. So go ahead and just touch your toes.
Touch my toes, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and come back up. And how's that feel?
More or less okay.
Yeah. Go hands to your hips and arch back. And how's that feel?
Feels okay. A little
Good.
stiff.
Stiff where?
Just kind of up, like starting in my glute and upwards.
Got it.
Yeah.
And come, do it one more time. Arch back. Okay, and come back. Good. And let's go ahead and reach one hand down to the side. Yeah. Let everything go, just don't think much about it.
Okay.
If your body wants to shift weight, let it shift weight. Good. And then go the other way. Good. And how's that feel?
Good, but stiff in here.
Stiff in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go rotate to one side. Go, 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 go. And then rotate to the other side. Go, go, go. And how's that feel?
Okay.
No problem there. Can you
Yeah.
give me a squat?
Okay.
Yeah, you can spread your legs apart a little
Okay.
bit. Just get comfortable. Just
All right. Haven't done one in so long.
yeah, squat comfortably. Okay. Give me a few more of those. All right. And how's that feel?
It feels unbalanced. Like, kind of different muscles are working on different sides.
Where is give me a little bit more.
So it feels like this is very easy to go back. Something is tugging here. So it doesn't feel like it feels very easy to hold weight on this leg, but this side it just feels like things are like tugging in a sense.
Right. Doesn't
Yeah.
feel stable and safe on that left side. Kind
Yeah.
of feels like your right side doing most of the work for you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay, can you balance on your right leg? And can you do 3 little bend for me? Just bend it
Ooh.
3 times.
Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Nice. Do the left leg.
Okay, this one's gonna be harder. So when I stand on one leg, I try to kind of engage a lot of stuff. Should I not do that? Okay.
Okay. And good. And stop. How's that feel?
More unstable. It feels like weight wants to go this way because I'm not tightening this side.
Yeah,
to-
because you have to force yourself to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a couple of lunges?
Okay.
Right leg in front first, and just maybe do a couple of these, just like up and down.
Okay.
Okay. Does that feel okay?
Yeah. I just, like I said, because I haven't moved in so long, this feels like such a foreign movement to me.
And how's that feel?
More or less okay.
Good. All right. Very good. Can you walk on your tippy toes? Walk forward and walk backwards. Does that feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you walk on your heels? And walk backwards. Is that okay?
Yeah. It feels harder.
Got it.
Yeah.
In both ways, like both right and left.
I'm sorry.
Does it feel hard both right and left, or does it feel hard? In a different way?
Yeah. It feels hard to keep my toes pointed up.
Got it. Let's
Yeah.
go walk on the outside of your ankles. Try to like roll them out, like, yeah, okay, and then come back. And how's that feel?
That feels okay. Feels weird a little bit just because I actively try to do the opposite of that in my daily life.
You try to do the opposite of that?
Yeah, because of the way my leg is and how my ankle slides out, I try to actively like keep it go like, kind of big toe down in a sense.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Knees inwards?
Yeah, knees inward. There you go.
Yeah.
Inside portion of the feet. Go a little bit more exaggerated.
More exactly.
Yeah, like what I'm doing.
Okay.
There you go.
This is really weird.
Yeah. Any pain, discomfort, or?
No, just feels like really tight.
Gotcha.
Like I can't actually like bend it as much as you did.
Yeah,
Like internally rotate.
Got it. All right, a couple things to note here for me. The squat, left, weird, single leg bend, left, unstable. I'll say side bend, rotation, back bend. I'll say restricted.
Yeah.
They're just like tight.
It's
Going
yeah,
all these
there's
different-
no rotation really.
Yeah, not a lot of rotation or side bend or
No.
extension here, but forward bend is pretty okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Got it. So these are things we'll come back to after we do some things and see if we see some changes, all right?
Yeah.
Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna look at your strength all
Okay.
along the right and left side and see what pops up.
Okay.
You can lie on your back.
Lay on my back. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna bend this.
Okay.
I'm gonna test the back side of your leg. So when I test, I like to test people from the foot because I like
Okay.
to see if you're exerting force through the foot, does all these muscles kick in at the right ratio? If it doesn't, it will break at some degree, okay?
Okay.
But you don't have to
Now,
worry too much.
like, do I? Because, like, I can, try to activate everything. Should I just not concentrate and just do?
No, all you do is this. So you're gonna press down into my hand like a gas pedal just for your foot,
Okay.
And just resist me. You ready? Go.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Press into my hand, resist. Good, okay. Now, do it again, but this time just through the ankle right here. And don't like stiffen up your whole body, just press
Okay.
through the ankle.
Just
go
through the
hard.
ankle,
Yeah, through the
okay.
ankle. Go,
Right.
go, 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 go. Good, good, good. I'm gonna go this way, do the same thing. Press down, go, 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 go. Good, good, good. Strength is good, bring it down. Let's
Okay.
do one more. Press down. Okay, press down. Good. And here, you're gonna bring this leg into the middle.
Okay.
Go, 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 go. Good. Point it down. Do the same thing. Go, 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 go. Good. Point this down. Bring it into the middle. Go, go, good, good. Nice. And you're gonna bring it here. Toes up. Stay right here. Don't let me pull you down. You ready?
Okay.
Go. Good. Don't let me pull you this way. Go. Don't let me pull you this way. Good. And relax here. So we're restricted here.
Yeah. That's always like hard for me to do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure what you call that.
Toes up. Don't let me pull you down. Go. Good. And relax it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
super restricted.
Even more on the right.
Way, yeah.
Even more on the right. Okay, stay right here. Don't move. Don't let me pull you. Go. Good. Don't let me pull you this way. Good. All right, and bring it down.
Do you call that internal rotation at the hip?
Yep.
So there's like very little internal
Very
rotation.
little.
Yeah.
So right hip worse than the left one. Let me have you lie on your side, face that way.
Okay.
Straighten out this leg. Roll you over a little bit.
Mhm.
Stay right here.
Mhm.
Don't let me pull you down. You ready? Go. Good. Straighten out the leg. Don't let me push you down. Go.
Yep.
Good. And bring this leg behind you. Okay. Try to straighten out the leg. Straighten out the knee if you can. There you go. Stay right here. Don't let me pull you down. Go. Good. All right. Switch side.
All right. Where'd you get this pillow, man? I need one of these in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
It's so
It was
good.
a freebie from this pillow company called Groove Pillow. They
Groove. Okay, I'm gonna look that up.
They sent me these.
Yeah.
I like companies who send me stuff without asking for anything, because they know the product's good.
Yeah.
And
they
then
know, they
and
got
then-
you.
and then I end up advertising for them.
Yeah.
Go up, 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 up. Versus the ones that like send me things and want me to do a video straight
Yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm like, I'll do it, but I can't guarantee what I'll say.
Exactly.
Go. Good, good, good. Nice, nice. Nice, all right. Let's have you sit up.
Okay.
So, test looks great. So your strength overall is good. So it sounds like everything has to do with mechanics of how the foot moves.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go into a little bit of that right now. So come off the table.
Sure. Something I wanted to mention is like, I don't know what you call this, but like when I sit down, like if I try to get like this, like it just the way my hips are, like I can't, like it's.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't have this motion.
Yeah.
So you have to like get it all the way from here.
So what is my hip doing right now? Like if you could, is it like based on what you're seeing? Like
Well, it's
what
gonna have to-
orientation?
It's just, he's gonna orient this direction.
So it's forward and up or?
I wouldn't worry too much about that because
Okay.
you don't have the what we call a pure internal rotation moment. So
Okay.
what you would need to do is to orient a lot of the entire body to
To
kind of trick yourself to get it. All right?
Okay.
Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at how your foot moves around.
Okay.
I'm just looking to see if I have my foot model. I do, so it's perfect. So stand right here
Okay.
and come back a little bit.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is take one foot in front. Okay. A little bit more. Okay. And just go ahead and let your knee drift forward, and let's just see what happened to the rest of the body. Don't try to think about your knees going straight.
Okay.
Just bring that knee forward and come back. Okay. Come back. Now try to see your heel's coming up a little bit. Try to see if you can keep your heel down as you do it.
Okay.
Okay. And come back. Do two more. One and two. Good. And switch side.
Okay. This one's gonna be a little tighter because of my ankle.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you feel there?
It just feels like I can't go further. Like it's just locked. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
I can see.
there's very little kind of range of motion.
Yeah. Very little range of motion. What do you feel when you go forward?
It just feels like it's like a hard stop in a sense
Where is it?
in the ankle. Like I can't bring my knee forward any more than really
Okay.
this.
When you say ankle, like in the front.
Yeah, and because I do have some bone spurs as well
Right.
in the front part. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go through mechanics of the foot.
Sure.
So sounds like you've been nerding out a little bit on this stuff. So
I'm trying to just understand what's wrong with my body.
so I'll give you I give you the explanation.
Yeah.
So your foot only has two shapes. It pronates or it supinates. And I know you know your anatomy, so I'm gonna give you the anatomical terms.
Yeah.
So as you pronate, there's a couple things that needs to happen. This rear foot needs to be able to roll over and evert in.
Mm.
Needs to do this motion. And when it does this motion, these bones have an ability to spread out.
Mm.
Okay? And when that does, it drags your tibia inward a little bit. And that's normal mechanics. But a lot of us, if we think about the knee going forward the whole time, we don't get pronation mechanic.
Mm.
And sometimes when this doesn't go forward, what ends up happening is that we get stuck,
Okay.
right? But if these bones can move, now see how much further we can get?
Yeah.
So a lot of times we might get stuck because we're just not experiencing what a true pronation is. It sounds like you were trying to do it, but I don't think you're quite getting the mechanics quite right. Like you pressing down through over here, but maybe all that's doing is just tipping your entire foot over to one side. So I want to see today if we can get your foot to experience a spreading out.
Okay.
Right? And see what happens to the rest of the body. When we're doing this, I'm going to maybe put some wedges in different areas.
Yeah.
And what these wedges do is to encourage certain parts of the bones in the foot to move in certain directions. So if I put a wedge here, see how it's on the slope. If we stay heavy on it as we go bring forward, it will encourage this heel bone to drop down.
Okay.
Right.
Something I want to mention is when my foot slides out of place, it comes usually in two parts. Like the talus slides forward and the calcaneus kind of shifts out. So it goes like that out of place usually. Yeah.
Okay.
Is doing that gonna affect that?
I don't know. What we got to see. Yeah.
Okay.
And when we got to see, I mean, what we're looking for is, does it make your experience easier? Does it feel smoother?
Okay.
If it feels smoother, that's a good thing. Your body's going to want to do things that feels nice. But if you always doing this and you never had experienced what this feels like,
Yeah.
your body can come in and say, oh, well, actually, that feels a lot better than what I was doing previously. So I'm going to guide that foot forward and back a little bit. I'm going to start with the right, and then I'm going to do the left, because the right could use a little bit of work as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's have you come back up here,
Okay.
and we're going to do right foot in front. Move scoot over a little bit.
Okay.
And kind of, you can just come around this side and really get in on what's going on in this direction. Thank you. So right foot in front a little bit more, and just go ahead and bring your knee forward. Okay, so come back and forth. So without using any wedge, just go back and forth, back here and go forward again. You see how the knee just goes forward?
What do you mean?
You see how your knee just goes straight forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should be going down.
I'm going to encourage it to come a little bit in towards the big toe. You ready?
Okay.
Go. How's that feel?
It feels like if I tell my body to do it, it can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how's it feel to do it this way?
It feels good. Yeah.
Good. Well, you should feel like, okay, easier to do than the other way. The other way seems like we're just kind of jamming into the foot.
Yeah.
That looks good.
So just kind of try to point my knee to my big toe.
Yeah,
Or towards it.
I want that to happen almost naturally. Like if you stay, I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna keep a little bit of heel wedge here.
Yeah.
Now stay on here, slowly bring it forward. And it kind of naturally goes in that direction. It's just the path of least resistance.
Yeah.
You know, try it a few more times. There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. And relax the whole torso and everything. Don't make anything stiff. Just let everything else move
Okay.
the way it's supposed to move. There you go. Nice. And that feel okay to you right there?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. So let's go to the left.
Okay.
You can move around. All right, left foot. Just start by normal.
Okay.
Just do what you were doing before. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna guide it in a little bit. You ready?
Okay.
How's that feel for you?
It feels like I was able to get deeper.
Like you're able to go, yep. Okay, now I can tell this heel is definitely coming off. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of wedging right here.
Okay.
Stay heavy on this wedge and slowly go forward. How's that feel?
That was more range of motion, right?
Definitely more range of motion.
Yeah.
Good. So we're mobilizing this heel bone. It's allowing it to move. Before it wasn't really moving. 'Cause
Yeah.
everything was coming off the ground.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of crunching down into your talus, which doesn't feel nice. Now we're creating some space for that talus to move
Okay.
in a way. How's that feel?
Feels okay. Yeah. Feels like I can get a little deeper.
Definitely. Good. Turn it in a little bit. There you go. Nice. Slowly go forward, slowly go forward. Is that okay still?
Yeah.
If it's causing you pain, you let me know.
No, it's just something that's always in the back of my mind is that there's like, the cartilage is all kind of shredded up in there, and there's foreign bodies in there.
Yeah.
So like, part of the reason why I haven't done activity is, I don't want to make it worse. But I know this is good for me. It's always, the anxiety is always in the back of my mind.
Right. No, I get that.
Yeah.
But it's always a good idea to make sure those bones can move and spread out.
Yeah.
We can't control what's permanently damaged there,
Yeah.
but what we can control is, hey, can it still move?
Yeah.
If it doesn't move, you're not gonna feel great. You're gonna feel really stiff.
Yeah.
Walk around like you have like a cinder block.
Yeah.
You know?
And it affects everything else.
Nothing is absorbing the force, because now it looks like we can go forward and the foot can spread out a little bit. Pain-free still?
No, there's no pain, no.
Okay, no pain, perfect. Now we're gonna help spread out this portion.
Okay.
So I like to show the model because I think visually you can understand.
Yeah.
We need this to go, but we also need these bones to be able to spread out.
Okay.
Pronation is very important because that's how we absorb force. That's how we get a spring mechanism. You want a rubber band to produce force, you pull it back, you stretch it, and then you let it snap, right? When you have a foot and you run, you need to go, boop, spread out, and then snap. But if these bones can't separate, now it's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna feel awful walking around, running. Forget about running. You're just
Yeah.
gonna travel. It's just gonna jar into joints
Yeah.
versus being able to
Yeah.
do this move. So if I put a wedge here, what I'm doing, I'm encouraging separation of all these bones. Okay. As this comes over, you see how that would cause this to open up more. That's what I'm trying to see what we can do, and there's different angles that we can place this wedge, and depending on how we place it, we're just going to encourage different angles of bone movement.
Okay.
All right, so let's see what we can do on that left foot.
Okay.
Okay. So first, I will keep this here, and I'm going to give you just a little bit of wedging to the front right here.
Okay.
And same thing, you're gonna come in and also just encouraging that little bit of a turn in. Okay, this instead of a turn, it's more like a swivel. There we go. Okay. Nice. How's that feel for you?
It feels all right. A little more restricted than before the wedge, like in the talus part.
Yeah.
That part seems to be where things are jammed up.
Right. Now we go nice and slow. Nice and slow. Okay. I'm gonna help move it around a little bit. Come forward, come back. And come. How's that feel?
It feels okay in the ankle. It just feels like very unnatural, kind of in a sense.
And then come back. Now I'm gonna switch the wedging a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit this way. And the same thing, I'm gonna have you come around here. Does that feel any different to you?
It feels like I could